Well, I'm Does Football Stamp for the first video of 2019. Welcome, we have just joined. Happy New Year to every single one of you who have joined. We're now into 2019. We're into a new year of Does Football Stamp. We're entering, obviously, we've obviously just finished the second year, so we're now into a possible third year. Let's hope it's more successful as 2018. So, this is your live United versus Newcastle United preview, or should I say the other way around. Newcastle United host Manchester United at St James's Park. They got a 2-0 lead against us in the reverse fixture, and then we came back in dramatic style, scoring the 90th minute goal through Sanchez. And it was a comeback of comebacks. Now, since then, we've changed manager. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, obviously, he's won his first 3 games. Only the 5th Manchester United manager to win his first 3 games. He has a chance. He could become only the 2nd Manchester United manager ever to win his first 4 games as a manager. I think the first person to do that, and the only one I remember, I think it was Matt Busby, who was the only person who currently keeps hold of that record, if I'm correct. I think I am.
Yeah, you are correct, yeah.
And we are joined by a guest tonight, and it is Yao from Fergie United. Happy New Year, mate. Thank you very much for coming on. How are you doing?
Happy New Year. I'm absolutely fantastic. I'm honoured to be on the show again. It's always great to be on your show, Dazza. I love the show. I love the channel as well, so thanks for having me on. Yeah.
Thank you very much. Now, the main talking point of today's stream, we'll get to that in a sec. But if you have just joined, get your predictions in the live chat. I'll give you my prediction now. 2-0 to Manchester United. Yeah, I've gone for clean sheets before. Now, David De Gea, the last couple of games under Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, has not kept a clean sheet. Now, that for me is down to the defence not marking players well enough when it comes to set pieces. So, I think this time he's definitely going to get his clean sheet. Whether he does, we'll have to see. I don't even know if we're live, because normally I get loads of people in by now. Am I even live? Just going to check how the stream is anyway. Just a second. By the way, if you are new, please subscribe down below. We're on the road to 500 subscribers, and we're doing pretty well at the minute up to now. So, yeah, I think the stream's working. Just check the live chat's working as well. Going to come up on it. Yes, good, works. That's fine. That'll do me. So yeah, David De Gea hasn't kept any clean sheets in the last games that we've been under the management of Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. That for me is down to the defence, as I said, not marking players well enough in the set pieces. Bournemouth was an example. Huddersfield was a main example as well. I've gone for 2-0 because I feel very confident. Now, although we haven't, performed that well against Newcastle, we've been on a very bad run of form when we come to playing. We don't perform that great. Red of Weeks, he just messaged me saying he's at his grandparents, no problem. Okay. We seem to not score many goals. We didn't seem to do well last season, and it is one of the grounds where we haven't really had done that great at. We've conceded in the past. I think that's going to change. We're not going to concede this time. David is going to get his first clean sheet under Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. We're going to win 2-0, and the main debate is, will Sanchez start? Obviously, for me, I do think Sanchez is going to start, but I want Martial to start, if you know what I mean, because I think Martial's better than Sanchez every day of the week. So I think and I think Lukaku's going to start as well. So I think Lukaku will get a goal. And I think Paul Pogba is going to get another goal because he's on some fantastic form. 4 goals, 3 assists from the last 3 games. We've scored 12 goals, conceded 3. So we're on a +9 goal difference at the minute. And first of all, I'm going to ask you, Xiao, this first question. Sanchez obviously comes back into the he's in potential to score, not to score, to actually start in the starting 11. Obviously, he's recovered from a hamstring injury and he'll be involved for the first time since 24th of November, it says here. So, do you think he's going to start the game, or do you think Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is going to rest him and keep him on the bench and then bring him on for like midway in the second half?
Well, for me personally, I would think he would want to show off the new Sanchez. He would want to show show Jose Mourinho why he should have played Sanchez in the right position, why he should have allowed Sanchez to play the free-flowing football that he wanted to play at United all that time ago. And for me, I think definitely he's gonna want to prove Jose Mourinho wrong, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, by playing Sanchez in the right position where we can get the best out of him. And then we're going to see if he performs. But I think he will play. I think he will think he will start the game. I think he will be given a chance to play. But it's just a question of who is he going to replace. Is he going to replace Rashford or Lingard? And if I had to choose one of them, I will probably pick Lingard to replace Sanchez in the squad if I had to choose.
That's interesting, that, because for me, I think Jesse Lingard has done very well for us at the minute. But I do think that his fitness is going down a bit because obviously he's been played like pretty much every game now under Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. By the way, thank you for joining. Jack Vlogs is the first guy on the stream, about 7 minutes in. But thank you all for joining, really appreciate it. Happy New Year to all of you. And if you are new, please subscribe. We're on the road to 500 subscribers. I see you shared my shared my stream around because it came up on there. Thanks very much for that, mate. So yeah, please drop a like. Happy New Year to all of you. And get your predictions in the live chat. Your predictions are open. As I said, mine is a 2-0 win for United. Going very confident. Yeah, for me, I think if he was going to come in, I think it would either be... I wouldn't see Rashford getting replaced by him because I don't think Rashford would be your left mid. He would be the centre forward. I think it would either be Martial or Lingard who did get replaced. For me, I'd rather Lingard get replaced than obviously Martial because we know how good Martial is. Lingard's shown a bit of himself as well, so he's been pretty decent, and I think it would be a shame for him to have to get dropped, but I think at the same time I wouldn't really blame Ole Gunnar Solskjaer for it because I think Jesse Lingard's one of those players who he can play for about 3 or 4 games and then he will need to rest for a game or so. Probably bring him on as a second half sub. But yeah, that's interesting. That Man United fans, thanks for joining the stream. Also, Jack's Vlogs, thanks for joining as well. Please drop a like, get your comments in the live chat if you haven't already done so. Also, if you want to get your predicted lineups in as well, we'll get onto that in a bit. That'll be massively appreciated. Man United fans, gone for the same one as me, gone for 2-0 United. Jack's gone for 4-0 United. Jack's Vlogs. It's not your stream channel. Okay. He's gone for 4-0 United. Very comprehensive victory. He's gone for Martial and Pogba to score. So he thinks. So from what it sounds like, he doesn't think that Sanchez is going to get put in for Martial. Will Sanchez start or not? Let us know in the live chat. He's also put his predicted lineup in. Jack C put David De Gea, Shaw, Lindelof, Jones, and Dalot. Funny enough, that's the back 4 I was actually going to go with. Pogba, Matic, and Fred, and Lingard, Martial, Rashford. If I was for me, Fred for me doesn't get started, and I don't think he's going to play the 4-3-3 formation against Newcastle. So I think he's going to play the 4-2-3-1. I think he's going to play, obviously, that back four, Shalin, Loft, Jones and Dunlop, because, obviously, Smalling and Waho out. Eric Bailey still is suspended for this game, the Tottenham Hotspur's game, which is going to be a big one. And, of course, the Brighton and Hove Albion one at home, which we should win regardless. But who knows with football? Football's a funny old game, isn't it? So, for me, I can agree with that back four. I think the two in front would be Pogba. Sorry, it wouldn't be Pogba. Would be Matic and Herrera. And it might sound a bit weird. The three in front, I think Sanchez will start, but I think he'll come in for Martial, sadly. I think it'll be Sanchez on the left mid, Pogba centre attacking mid, because he's doing very well as a centre attacking mid. And then Lingard.
Okay.
And then up front, I'm torn between Rashford and Lukaku, because I just think Lukaku's going to get started because he scored a goal when he came on as a sub. Although, be it was offside. But I think Lukaku's going to start. That as my starting 11 prediction. Welcome to all of you to joined. I'll get my teeth. Jonesy boy, thanks for joining. Pogba will score. I can see that happening. He's one of the guys I think will score because his stats have been superb. He's been contributing in 7 goals. I mean, the game he played against Bournemouth, got 2 goals from South, 4 shots, 4 on target, created 3 chances, so 3 assists, 4 goals in 3 games. So I think there's no reason why he can't make it 5. Georgie boy, sorry, ADM says thanks for joining. Says evening, thanks for joining, guys. So yeah, what's your starting 11 prediction?
My starting 11 would be David De Gea in goal as per usual. I love David De Gea in goal for Manchester United. I would play Dalot at right back. I love Dalot as well. I think he offers us a lot of things going forward, especially on that right wing where you can get lots of crosses in for the strikers to score headers and tap-ins. So I love that.
Yeah, I agree with that. And I just I agree with that. But the only issue I have with Dalot is we haven't seen enough of Dilly and Dalot. So I think it would be nice. For him to start a game for once, because then he can actually show Jose Mourinho why he should have played him. It's the same with Alexis Sanchez. It's the same as what you said with Alexis Sanchez and stuff. They can show Mourinho why they should have played him in the first place. So, I think, I agree. I want Dalot to play, and he was obviously the right back I would have gone for. I would definitely choose him over Ashley Young. Just before we go on to your midfield, Ashley Young's been playing the last 3 games as a right back, and I know he's a left mid. I know he's a left back, but does he suit the right back position?
To be honest, I haven't really seen him get any crosses into the box. That's the thing. I can't remember him getting a good cross into the box that our team scored from. I might be wrong, but I haven't seen him really do any good crosses. So he's not really useful in that right position. Yes, he's defensively he's kind of solid in that right back position more than Dalot, but on a right back position he's not really done many good things to say that he should deserve to play in this game against Newcastle. Obviously, I'll give him the rest of my lineup also in my centre backs. I will go for Jones. We don't really have many centre backs in the team at all, unless you want to play Matic in that defence, which I don't think you should. So Jones in defence, and then obviously Lindelof, and then obviously Luke Shaw. Luke Shaw has to start more games. This player will be a star player for us. He's just getting used to other kind of social statics and way of playing, and then soon enough he will be playing fluid again for Manchester United. And obviously in my midfield will be Matic. He will play Matic. Matic is showing signs that he's a good player now. He's showing signs that he's a good player, and he's listening to the manager's tactics and the information that is being given. So that's positive. So however, I do really think he's going to play 2 in midfield and 3 attacking players. So I would play Herrera instead of Fred. I think Herrera offers us more in attacking sense, and we saw that cross he got for. He sent in for I think it was for Rashford. I think it was for that goal, Rashford or Pogba, one of them. We saw that cross that he did on the right position for that.
I think that was
goal.
Martial who put the ball in, didn't he?
Martial. Actually, no. Herrera actually got
against
a cross
Bournemouth.
in as well. Yeah, Bournemouth. Yeah, Herrera got a cross in as well. I'm sure.
Oh, I can't remember now, I'll be honest with you.
I can't remember, but
That was last year.
He got a cross into the box, which we scored from. So he did well in that cross. It might be the other game, the Huddersfield game as well. It might be one of them. So I think Herrera offers us more than Fred. Fred seems like a player that isn't playing with confidence at this moment in time. So he should not start the game. And obviously my front three, it will be Pogba in that attacking CAM role. And then obviously he'll probably, I hope he plays Martial instead of Sanchez on the left. So hopefully Martial. On the right, probably Sanchez on the right, and then obviously go up front with Rashford for me. Hopefully, that's what I'm hoping.
Yeah, that's interesting, that one. Man United fan stands put his lineup prediction. A lot of people are going for the 4-3-3 formation. I wouldn't be surprised if we played the 4-3-3, but I think we got more chance than playing the 4-2-3-1, which I want to see. De Gea, Shaw, Bailey is suspended, mate, so he's not going to play. I don't think he realised Bailey's suspended. So Bailey's suspended, mate, so he's not going to play. Lindelof, Delort, Pogba, Fred, Herrera, Rashford, Sanchez, and Martial. Okay, that's interesting. Intriguing one, actually. So yeah, a lot of predictions that are coming in as well. Also, something else I was going to say. I can't remember what I was going to say now. A couple of things just to talk about Newcastle wise. Federico Fernandez suffered a hip injury at Watford, so he's going to be assessed. Kieran Clark remains a doubt with his ankle issue. Ki-Sung Yuan is away to the Asian Cup, which is a positive for us, because Ki-Sung Yuan's a pretty decent player. But John Joe Shelby made his return from injury as a sub at the weekend, so he's probably going to start. Rashford should be fit, despite limping off against Bournemouth. It's ended 3-0 to Tottenham Hotspurs. Scored less than we did.
Yeah.
Ole Gunnar Solskjaer commented on possible return for Sanchez. Said he will be involved at Newcastle, yes. He wants to play all the time. He's one of those characters. He's not had enough fitness work, but he is championing it a bit. I think Alexis is a player that would benefit from the interchange in rotation and movements, and of course more chances. If we create more chances and get the ball in the final third, he would be an asset for us.
Yeah, definitely.
I said that this morning, does. Huh? What? Right, okay. Yep, okay. What are your thoughts on what Ole Gunnar Solskjaer said about Alexis Sanchez?
Yeah, I think his movement, Alexis Sanchez, it has always been great for Manchester United. His movement is always great. The problem with Alexis Sanchez under Jose Mourinho, he was always moving into the same space as Paul Pogba, so that was causing a congestion in that left side of our midfield and attacking phase of the game. So that was a problem. Now playing him on the right, let him have the freedom. You can always play one or two passes with Alexis Sanchez. He's very clever that way. He played that way with Messi when he was at Barcelona. Played that way at Arsenal with other players around him. So he can always play 1-2 touches and move off the ball. His movement off the ball is always great. So that's something we can always do. For me, I think he's an asset in any team if you give him the freedom to play the football that he likes to play. And that means getting the players, the good players around him, and giving them licenses to do the things that they do so well on the pitch, and which is playing attacking football, which is playing fluid attacking football, which obviously earns us goals and scores us goals. So yeah, I mean, I think this game will be a very, very easy game for Manchester United to win if we get the right approach to it. the manager's team talks and team selection. If the players listen to him and get the right information, I think we can see a rugby score in this game. Personally, I think.
Yeah. I think we all know that no game's easy for Man United, but it doesn't matter what manager we have. But head-to-head wise, also, by the way, in case you don't know, if Ole Gunnar Solskjaer wins this game, he'll become only the second ever Manchester United manager to win his first 4 games, and the only guy so far to do that was Sir Matt Busby, going back in the 1960s. Was it 60s? I think so.
40s.
Oh, 40s. So a bit...
45, I think.
Oh, I got that wrong then. United. Oh, not United, sorry. Wrong United. Newcastle United, I meant. Also, guys, let me know, who was your player of the year for 2018 for Manchester United? Let us know on there. I'll come to that in a minute. Newcastle United have only won once in their last 7 league matches. They've only won once in the last 8 meetings against United. And that was courtesy of a Matt Ritchie goal back last season. Now, one thing you guys won't know, unless you're absolutely clever like I am, is United have been leading at half-time in 275 games up to now. 275 games now we've been leading at half-time. Not lost any of them when leading at half-time. And we've not lost any of our 70 games when we've scored the first goal. So, not lost any of those games, which are very positive signs. We'll probably continue that against Newcastle. It won't be an easy task, though. Jack Vlog says David De Gea. Okay, I'll let you know who mine is soon. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, as I say, trying to become... Oh, yeah, 1946 it says here.
Yeah.
United could score 3 goals or more in 4 consecutive Premier League fixtures for the first time since August in 2011. They've conceded 14 league goals from set pieces this season, including each of the last 3. Newcastle have the division's worst record, letting in 12 from dead ball situations. The Red Devils have just kept 2 clean sheets this season, a joint low with Fulham. I thought it was 3. I don't know then. Pogba has been directly involved in 7 goals, as we all know about that. Solskjaer's first competitive match as a manager in English football was Cardiff City's 2-1 win at Newcastle in the FA Cup 3rd round. So, you know, he likes playing against Newcastle. He likes managing against Newcastle, so I think we'll probably win that. I don't know what more there is to really talk about, really, apart from me tea's waiting for me. It's alright. For me, so, if you were going to pick, like, your top 3 selections for Player of the Year for 2018, which 3 players would it be?
Personally, you would have to always pick David De Gea. Without, obviously, the last end of this season, he's been a little bit poor in his places with sloppy mistakes, which he's done for Spain and Manchester United. So last phase of the season has been a little bit poor. The last couple of months he has been a little bit poor. But before that, he was absolutely phenomenal for Manchester United. He gave us lots of points for his saves. So for that, he deserves to be in my top 3. Another player that I would probably pick to be in my top 2. I know this sounds conservative, you know what I mean?
Controversial.
Controversial. It might be actually Chris Smalling. Now, usually I would not pick Chris Smalling, but you have to think about it. Early on in this season, especially this year, we were struggling for centre backs, and Chris Smalling came into the team, and he steadied the ship. And he led us when we were really struggling. And we kept all them clean sheets last season because of Chris Smalling in that centre back position. We would never have finished second place without Chris Smalling. So I'll probably give him my number 2 And my number three player will probably be, I'm not sure, I haven't got a clue. Probably Martial. Probably give it to Martial.
Yeah.
He started the last season really, really well, and went into January, and obviously as Alexis Sanchez came, you can't give it to Martial. Actually, I'm just thinking about it. You can't really give it to Martial. Was the last 9 months, he's not really done that much to really cement himself to be a player of the season. I can't think. I don't know. Probably Lingard or someone like that. I can't really think of any other player that's deserved to be one of the match apart from Chris Smalling and David De Gea. I couldn't give it to Luke Shaw, no, because he hasn't really played enough, and Jose Mourinho and Ole Gunnar Solskjaer claimed that position.
Yeah.
So I'll probably give it to Ashley Young. Yeah, Ashley Young. Yeah.
So out of those three, who would your number one be?
Has to be David De Gea.
Yeah.
Saved us so many points.
Yeah.
Saved us.
Knew that was coming.
At the start of last season. So yeah, definitely. End of last season. So definitely David De Gea for me.
By the way, welcome if you have just joined. Please drop a like, very much appreciated. Jack's put Pogba, Martial, David De Gea. Number one would be David De Gea. Yeah, a lot of people are saying David De Gea, and for me, different route. I felt Smalling was an interesting one, to be honest with you. For me, my top three would be the three players I would probably pick. Lukaku. And I know that might sound stupid, but last season Lukaku was scoring. He was scoring some goals. And I felt he did do decent. He just wasn't getting enough service to score goals and stuff. So I felt he had a decent season. He would be third. He'd be third place, to be honest with you. Second place, I'm inclined to say Paul Pogba, but he didn't do that much under. He didn't do that much under.
Only one solid game, and that was the Man City game where he scored 2 goals.
Yeah. So if I was going to say one, probably, oh God. Well, David De Gea would definitely be in it. He's definitely one of the options. It's hard to think, actually. I think Valencia had a good season as well. So, you know, I felt he did decent. But my number one would definitely have to be David De Gea. Tactical Show, thanks for joining the stream, by the way. And Football Fan on Free, Dave, thanks for joining as well. Dave says, Football Dab. Ugh, football fan. Adas, hope this young goalkeeper can at least make the bench for the game tomorrow. Which young goalkeeper? What young goalkeeper?
I don't really have any young goalkeeper. I think he's talking about Newcastle, maybe.
I don't know who he's on about. Tactical Show's put, I've got an idea and I'm pretty sure Fergie would approve this. Sign Koulibaly from Napoli, bring Axel Tuanzebe back from loan. He's at Villa. I don't think Tuanzebe was any good though, so he wouldn't get played though. He never gets played. So there'll be no point bringing him back. Koulibaly, we've just had a 90 million offer declined. So I suggest not going for him because it'll cost us over 100 million trying to get him.
Yeah.
And
not worth it.
I had a debate with Jack earlier because there was a list of options. Kostas Manolas for possible 30 million. And I said I'd definitely go over. I'd definitely possibly have him or Maguire for 70 million. And I said I'd rather go for Premier League experience over quality. So Harry Maguire would do me.
Young centre-back. Porto's young centre-back.
Oh, Dean Henderson.
Militao, something like that. I don't know his name.
Who?
Militao, or something.
From which team?
Porto?
Porto?
Yeah, centre-back. We've been linked with him a lot.
Matthias, is it? Is it Matthias? Or I don't really know any Porto. I don't really know any Porto players. I think Matthias could be one of the ones I think I know. Porto. The Porto Worcester. But yeah, anyway, we're going to end the stream soon anyway, just by the way. But just before, what are your overall thoughts going into tomorrow's game?
Obviously, I want us to start strong, go on the front foot as we've done in the last 3 games. Set the record straight with Newcastle, because Newcastle last season beat us, so we want to obviously get exact revenge on them. At St James's Park in this game, so let's beat them first. But it doesn't really matter about the score as long as we win. That's the most crucial, because we don't want to be way behind Arsenal. We don't want to be 6 points behind Arsenal again. So we want to obviously claw back as many points as we can against Arsenal, and then obviously let's win. So that's something that has to happen. And then if we play well, which I think we will, then it's a bonus. I think it's a bonus. And if we maybe allow Sanchez to come into the squad and play on the right side of the pitch and give him the freedom of the city, then maybe he will be a official starter for United, and United will continue to grow. So that's hopefully what I hope will happen tomorrow, and fingers crossed it does.
Definitely. Dave says hopefully Joel Pereira. No, Joel Pereira's out. He's not. He's on loan. He's not at United, I don't think, anymore. Are you on about Eder Militao?
Yeah, that's it.
Eder Militao. That's who he is. Yeah, you're right. The defender from... Brazilian defender for FC Porto. Transfer fee 4.9 million. He's aged... Is he aged 20 or is he aged 21? He's in his 20s.
Yeah.
So a bit of a young talent there. I haven't really seen much of him, but from what it sounds like he's a pretty decent little player. So, we could do someone like that. I mean, we do need a centre back, I think, for the honest with you, because obviously we need a centre back before the Spurs game. Otherwise, we're going to concede loads thanks to Fleming Phil Jones. You should get someone like Pjanic. I don't think we'd be able to get him because he's at the minute pretty vital. He's doing a pretty decent job for Inter, and he's a pretty valuable player for them, just like Koulibaly at Napoli. By the way, I'm not sure if there'll be a watch along or not. If there is a watch along, I'll go live. If it's not, then you won't see me live. Rafa Benitez, one of the managers who we struggle. We have it will probably be a feisty game, as Rafa Benitez likes to get one on us. He says sometimes someone has to win some of these games. It will be tough. The target will be the end of January. If we're out of the bottom 3, then that'll be good news. Which, of course, it probably won't be. But who knows? But like I say, I think that's pretty much going to be the end of this stream. It's been a very good stream, ladies and gentlemen. Your predictions are still open. Thanks to those who did get your predictions in. Obviously, Joe, your prediction... Oh, I didn't ask... Oh! What was your prediction, by the way?
3-1.
3-1. Who do you think will score then? I know it's probably a bit early to say.
If Rashford starts, he will score. I think he scored 4 goals in December or something. Rashford. I'm not sure if that's right, but maybe you think it is. And then obviously I want Martial to get a goal as well if he plays. And then I guarantee Paul Pogba will score another goal tomorrow as well. Yeah. So that's what he scores.
So the predictions I've got. Obviously, you've gone for 3-1, I think. Was it 3-1?
3-1, yeah.
I've gone for 2-0. Man United Fanstan's gone for 2-0. Jack's Vlog's gone for 4-0. ADM23 with 3-0 United. Tactical Show with 1-1. 3-2 again, hopefully, to Man U, says Football Fan 148. Thank you very much. By the way, if you don't get a chance to put your predictions in the live chat, you can put them in the comment section. Your predictions will be open till kick-off at 8 PM tomorrow. From us here on Daz's Football Stand, thank you all very much for joining the stream. It's been a great stream. Zhao, thank you very much for coming on. Go and check out Vergi United. Link is in the description down below. Me and him are going to go live on his channel very shortly for the United preview on his. So do go check it out. I'm sure he'd really, really appreciate it. It's Sam YT. Thanks for joining the stream. Obviously, we are ending the stream at the minute. I'm only just joking. Only just joining. It's alright, mate. It's alright. We all hate Man U. Well, fine, fair enough. People like Man U, people don't. So, like I say, it's fan opinion that counts. I can't really judge. If people like United, that's fine. If people don't, then that's fine. That's up to them. Doesn't bother me one bit. We have Liverpool fans and stuff joining, and they don't like United, but that's fine. But I'd say you're always welcome on Dazza's Football Stand if you do join. Thanks for joining. Thanks all for joining the stream. Drop a like. Go and check out Ferg United. Go and subscribe to him as well. He's on the road to you're on the road to 400, or are you over the 400 mark? He's on the road to 450. Let's even get him up to possibly 500 come the end of the season. Who knows? So he's catching up to me. So do go subscribe. And if you join him at 7:45, then me and him will obviously be live on doing his version of the United preview. Thank you all for joining. Good night.
Thank you.